we originally talked about the tariffs, and the tariffs recently there's been a pause put on the tariffs, which
90 day pause.
a 90-day pause, which caused the market to blow up real quick.
Yeah. Stock market went down. It was time to buy. Now it's trying to creep back up a little bit.
But I feel eventually when the tariffs kick back into place, because it's only 90 days, 3 months.
Yep.
So it gives opportunities, or it was supposed to be done to give opportunities for the countries that are being affected the most by the tariffs to come to or call Trump to negotiate for better terms, which some of the countries are doing.
After our last conversation, Canada has fallen back. UK has fallen back.
Canada's mad tough. Why would we think?
I'm just saying, just for the sake of conversation.
Yeah.
UK has fallen back.
Yeah.
China's the only one that's I'm hearing like conflicting reports. One report I'm hearing is that they're actually considering backing out, and then the other report is like, nah, they're doubling down. And that's where you get the 104% tariff
increase. Yeah.
So like I'm hearing both ends. You're hearing more of the retaliation, but there are reports out there that China is like second guessing if they actually want to do this.
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't know that their economy wasn't great.
China economy? No, they're kind of they're in like the rebuild stage.
Yeah, which is super weird because like if you're in a rebuild state, why do you have fake cities?
I mean, they're still trying to build. China's focusing on China, so they're trying to build their infrastructure and their economy to a higher rate, so that they could actually compete with the U.S. and other markets, because they are exporting a lot of goods. You can look at pretty much everything. A large majority of the stuff you get in the store says made in China.
Made in China, yeah.
So I mean, they are doing what they need to do as far as exporting, but they still need to build their market up. And from there, but looking at the reports that we're getting, or you look at their market, they can't really survive a tariff war.
No.
So I mean, it's interesting to see them going back and forth, because I can't say I understand, but they don't want to be bullied in a sense. Like,
well, it's not really bullying, because like all these other countries have had tariffs on the U.S. for years now, including Canada. They made the biggest stink about it, and like we're not even doing. This is not retaliatory. This is not even equivalent.
Yeah, it's
a baseline 10% on most goods, and then depending on the good, i.e., we talked about cars the last time. Those are 25, and it's all just trying to keep things in house. And the only reason that Mexico even has one is because the idea was to put a blanketed 10% on everyone.
Yeah,
because they don't want China then shipping their goods to Mexico. And then now they're at the Mexican border, they can just bring their stuff in for free.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, it's nuance and everything. And like I said before, like there's gonna be stuff that I agree with, there's gonna be stuff that I don't agree with. But just if it works out for you, then it works out for you. Guess what? I haven't seen a price increase in a lot of my goods.
Yeah.
Gas is going down actually still. It just went down today.
Okay.
I do foresee a shift in student loans, stuff like that. I'm kind of pissed about that. But other than that, there's going to be some good, there's going to be some bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like he stated that everything's going to be good. He said there's going to be ups and downs in the market. Right? He called it from the beginning, so you kind of be prepared, because he's letting you know.
Do you know the new rhetoric? They're trying to say that the Democratic side is trying to say that this was market manipulation. The whole tariff thing is market manipulation.
I mean, if you think about it, technically
a billionaire. A billionaire got richer. A millionaire became a billionaire.
If you think
a
about
nobody became a millionaire.
Yeah, because people bought, or people knew, all right, he's gonna stop it at this point in time. The market's gonna blow up. Let me buy at this point, and I'll be on the upside when everything goes good. So yeah, if you look at it that way, yeah, I mean, he does know a bunch of billionaires or heads of different companies that could benefit from this. So it makes sense.
I'm not here to argue. I mean, listen, but see, here's the thing: everyone can benefit.
Yeah,
if you got a little $100, put in something that you can be okay with losing out on.
Yeah,
right.
$100. You could definitely
got more than that.
Yeah,
then that you're okay with parting with. Yeah, but that price line is going to be different for everyone.
Yeah,
and but it happens every so often.
True.
So it's not so. I don't know if I would deem it market manipulation because this does happen.
Yeah, but it's just the fact that if you are close with him and he's going to, all right, he's going to give a 90-day pullback of the tariffs knowingly, like he's in communication with you, then he's giving you a heads up to, all right, let me put this amount of money into XYZ, and then it's going to fill my pockets further.
Is that not something that we in the Black community would do?
Yes,
exactly. So
we already got Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah. So okay then.
No, that was happening before Trump came along. So it's just a continuation.
But not taking a step back and not even talking about billionaires and millionaires. Mm-hmm. If we're in the same business and I get a heads up, or I have a controlling stake in the business that we do, and I can give you a quick heads up to say like, yo, don't do that.
I mean, but that's you're manipulating the market for XYZ people.
I feel like this is the nepotism conversation with Bronny.
Hey,
I feel like this is